Hi everyone. Come to Remora TC to trade like a shark and not get eaten by one. Let's school together to protect and grow our money. Each month, I intend to review the different sectors of the stock market. This video is about the financial sector, and what you see on the screen is the XLF ETF. When we think about the financial sector, I want you to think about the big banks like Bank of America and Wells Fargo, the investment firms like JP Morgan and Morgan Stanley, and also insurance companies. Now, what you see on the screen here is the weekly view of the XLF. I've already annotated it because I've been tracking the XLF for some time now. When I zoom out, what you can see is a long-term trend line support that I've drawn from, let's see here. This is the mid to late 2015 to all the way to the present time. You can see this trend line has had many reactions to it, okay, along the way. What you should also note is that there is this dark black trend line up here, which provides resistance. And my premise is price is coming up into resistance, as you can see, including today's action. Let's go to the indicators to give us an idea of what's going on. So this is the weekly view, and you can see that there is bullishness on the weekly view. When you compare this region here and this one here, the second one is lower than the first one. And that's from purely a price view. And when we look at those same points from a RSI perspective, you can see that the RSI is lower here and higher here, which is bullish, okay? Same thing with the PPO. So these two are diverging from price. Price then had the likelihood of reversing trend, because this was a downward trend here. And price did indeed push its way up through this long-term resistance line, because down here, this purple line is resistance. Price then moved all the way up to this upper trend line, where this upper trend line is resistance. From a weekly view, I don't see any divergence, okay? The price action is bullish, while the RSI and PPO are in agreement. Now let's go to a lower time scale to see if there's any indication that price will get rejected off this upper trend line and perhaps move down towards the purple trend line. Okay, so here is the daily view. I'm going to zoom in a little bit closer for us to get a good look here. Okay, so this candle and this candle are almost equals, okay? I'm going to draw a horizontal line here just to give us a better view. You can see that, let me clean it up just a touch. Okay. You can see that this high, this is a lower high here, okay? So price is actually going like this. It's a lower high. The RSI, from a momentum standpoint, is indeed tracking the same way. It's in agreement, okay? It's going downward. And RSI is the same. So to me, there's no divergence. One could say that price will continue to go up, okay? It's very possible that tomorrow, being Wednesday just before Thanksgiving, the price action will continue into this zone. Now, the purpose of this video isn't a day-to-day trade. It's really a look at what price will do in the next month. I feel though we don't see a momentum change, okay, of RSI, it's possible that tomorrow's price action will put price up here at the trend line, or maybe a little bit above it. And what that will result in, we'll have to come back and look at the RSI, is if there's further bearish momentum, okay? So if the candle tomorrow is green and it sits up here in this area, maybe above the trend line even, while RSI is bearish and PPO is bearish, then there's a good chance that this breakout through the trend line resistance is a false breakout, a bull trap. Anyway, my thesis, because the purpose of this video is to give you my thoughts, is it is going to be a failed breakout. And I feel that price will continue to go downward towards the purple trend line. As per usual, I am not a financial analyst or advisor. I'm just an average Joe who enjoys doing technical analysis on stock charts. And if you find value in this type of information, or it can help you to make your own trade ideas, fantastic. Please like and subscribe and share my video and provide a comment. So to wrap up, let me just annotate this a little bit more cleanly so that we can, I'll say, have a record that I feel price, if it gets rejected here, will head to the purple trend line, or at least to this one, but I'll just draw it like this. Okay? Through December. Good luck with your trades. Thanks for watching.